By now, you've probably heard the news that Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad and his brutal regime were overthrown by a group of Islamist rebels who the UK and US recognise as terrorists after a 14-year-long civil war. I'd love to go into explicit detail about this takeover, but quite frankly, I don't fully understand it. But what I do understand is that at the heart of every war are innocent civilians, ordinary people trapped between power struggles trying to survive. In this video, I'll be delving into the lives of the Syrian people, shedding light on their struggles and resilience, and to see what a free Syria really looks like. We might also have a little bit of fun. For over 4,000 years, Damascus has been continuously inhabited, making it one of the oldest living cities on Earth. 15 empires have risen and fallen around it, yet Damascus continues to endure. Despite years of war, sanctions and international isolation, people still thrive here and the city keeps functioning, not without difficulty, but with resilience. But that resilience exists side by side with fragility. The day I arrived, 40 people were killed in an outbreak of sectarian violence along with Israeli drone strikes. It was a reminder that while Damascus has survived for centuries, peace here is never guaranteed. So before we start, I want to show you the impact that the 14-year-long civil war has had on inflation and the economy here in Syria. I might need to try to find someone on the street. I got 10 US dollars, 10 Abraham Lincolns. So before the civil war here in Syria, $1 US was the equivalent of 47 Syrian pounds. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Shukran. Thank you, my friend. You take care. That guy just gave me 110,000 Syrian pounds for $10. He probably gave me a shit rate, but he can keep it. The real rate is about 130,000 for $10. So this is Damascus. As I said to you before, 20 minutes from where I'm staying, there was an attack yesterday. Now, that worried me, right? And I had this thought of how dare I be worried? I am a foreigner that's chosen to be here and I can leave whenever I want. There are Syrians, millions of Syrians, who for the majority of the past 14 years, every single night of the week went to bed knowing that they could be struck with missiles during the night, and 70,000 of them were. 70,000 Syrians. Hello, brother. There you are, my friend. Okay, you're welcome. And that was the least of their worries. They could be arrested, they could be tortured, they'd be killed for speaking. If I was standing here 6 months ago saying what I'm saying, I would be gone. I would be gone and you would never hear from me ever again. Hello, madam. There you are. There you are. Okay. Okay, you're welcome. And many people here are still living in poverty, as you can see. The Syrian flag has changed. Can I touch it? It's okay? The Syrian flag has changed. So in 1980, the previous flag was finalized, which was red to symbolize the bloodshed of Arab countries, and it's changed 6 months ago to the previous Arab Syrian flag that was changed in the 1930s, which symbolized independence. Just to reiterate how dangerous it would have been for me to be standing here 6 months ago speaking out at all against the government. I've already been in Damascus for 2 days, attending events held by organizations whose primary focus is the justice of Syrian people. And I listened to a woman speak named Mariam Kamal Mars, whose father was a Syrian-American psychotherapist. And in 2017, he crossed the border into Syria to visit an elderly relative and was never seen again because he was suspected of being against the Assad regime. Mariam did an incredibly moving speech, and I'm going to show you a clip of it right now because there was one thing she said that absolutely struck home for the severity of the situation here in Syria.
A father, a mother, a brother, an uncle, a friend, a neighbor. Look around. These are not just statistics. These are our families.
It's just heartbreaking, and most of the atrocities I can't even speak about on YouTube. Yeah. But anyway, let's explore the city that's been through so much, not just in the past 14 years, not just in the past 5 decades, but in the past 5,000 years. This is a city that's been through a lot. And we're going to try and explore it and learn about it while meeting the Syrian people along the way. This is the
Souk Hamidiyya.
Souk Hamidiyya Market
The
Street.
market, yeah.
Ah, at what time does it get busy?
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Because
Because today is Friday.
today's Friday, and is Friday a special day?
Friday, like Sunday, like
Ah,
Sunday.
Friday is like the religious day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, if you want to change money, we can.
Okay, I've just changed a little bit. Many years ago, before the war,
Yeah.
I have my camera, is it okay?
Yeah.
Before the war, $1 was 40. How many Syrian pounds?
5,000 pounds
5,000 before the war.
before the war.
Okay, I read online that it was 47.
No.
No.
5,000.
Don't listen to a word I say ever. Congratulations on the revolution.
Nice to meet you, and I hope you have a very good time here.
Thank you, my friend.
I hope
Thank you so
enjoy.
much. Thank you, brother. See, I'm looking at a graph right now that says in 2010s it was 46 SYP, Syrian pounds, which means I was right. Doesn't matter who's right and wrong. Doesn't matter. Has life changed in Homs since the fall of the system?
Of course.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Oh, you weren't here?
I was in Germany. all
you
the
were in
time.
Germany.
Yeah,
Ah, so-
I'm here since just two months,
How long have you been in Germany for? How many years?
13 years.
You were in Germany for 13 years.
Yes.
And did you come back at all during that time? Did
No,
you come back
no,
to Syria?
no,
Why?
Never. I had to pay like 10,000 euros just to be okay walking around here like this.
Why
I
would...
would be in the military, like they will take me to the military. It's very bad.
Yeah.
They usually sell like heads. Like I will tell you what mean heads selling. It's like I am a big guy in the military,
Yeah,
and there is a big guy in ISIS.
yeah.
So the ISIS, they have a lot of money and so on from selling petrol and
Okay,
oil.
yeah.
So they just want to show that they are winning. So
Mm-hmm.
they would buy a whole enforcement like from the big guy in the military. So they
Mm-hmm.
will say like, hey, how many soldiers do you have?
Mm-hmm.
He will say like 100, and he will be like, okay, how much do you want for them? And he will take them to the there.
He would have taken them to... He'd take them to die?
Yeah.
He would kill them?
Without knowing, of course. Like he will not say like, oh, going to there. Nah, he will just send them in a mission, and they will just be in a ambush.
And they'd be in an ambush and they'd be killed?
Yes.
Oh, so literally...
Selling.
They were selling deaths, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
So they would sell... So the regime would sell people to ISIS for them to then be
Yeah,
killed?
there is a lot of stories like this. It's not very famous, but
That's
there's a
so... I
lot.
mean, I've never heard of that before. Thank you for sharing that with me, brother.
So this is why most of people were just going away from here.
When you're on the ground in a place like Syria, you hear stories like these and start to realize how different reality can be from the headlines. You might see one event unfold in real time and then watch it get spun in 10 different ways. It's never been harder to know what's real and what's just designed to get your attention. That's exactly why I use Ground News. It's a website and app that pulls in thousands of news articles from around the world every day, organizing them by story and showing you a visual breakdown of political bias, reliability, and ownership all in one place. Take this story about sectarian violence in Syria. Over 400 outlets covered it pretty equally across the political spectrum. ABC Australia, an outlet that leans left, frames the story as clashes between security forces and loyalists of Assad. On the other side, the Daily Wire, a very right-leaning source, frames the story as hundreds of civilians being massacred by the jihadist government. Ground News puts the coverage side by side so you can spot the bias and decide what's real. One of my favourite features is their blind spot feed, which covers stories underreported by one side of the political spectrum, and it really helps me see news I wouldn't normally see on a day-to-day basis. As someone that travels to places with complex histories, I've learned how crucial it is to view every story from multiple perspectives. Ground News helps me to cut through the noise and see the bigger picture, so I'm not just seeing one version of the truth. If you subscribe through the link in the description or the QR code on screen, you'll get 40% off their unlimited access Vantage plan, giving you access to every feature. If you'd like to support my reporting, subscribe to Ground News and take control of how you see the world. Salam. How are you, brother? You okay? Good. This is my kind of work. One dude standing around getting the job done while like 8 people stand around smoking cigarettes and watching. Salam, brother. Ah, here we go. This is what I came to see. Food for the birds.
Oh.
Okay, how much?
Mathematics.
I'll give you 2,000. I'll give you 2,000. This is
Where you are from?
London. Thank you, brother. Okay. No, thank you. No, sorry, sir.
I give you, baby.
No, it's okay. I gave you. Here we go.
Sandwich.
This is Oh no. Okay. I know. I understand for the children. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna get. I'm about to get mugged. Here you are. Yeah. Here you go. Oh, here we go. Oh God. Oh, here we go. Right. I've got to bounce. That's okay.
يعني ما أخذت والله العظيم رجعت أولادي ما أخذت.
Brother.
ما أخذت
Thank you.
money.
No, I got good for the children.
يعني ما دخلني فيهم أنا لحالي. ما أخذت. ما أعطيته حق كيس القمر.
I'm just trying to do a story about this ancient building.
أعطيني حق الكيس.
No, sir. Thank you. Fuck me. Salam, I'm coming. I know. Beautiful day, sir. I had absolutely zero intention of that happening there in that square, and it's such a shame because where we were standing right in the middle of the Temple of Jupiter, which is a wall. It was a temple built by the Romans over 2,000 years ago, and I really wanted to show you it. Hopefully we can go back and have a look. Britannia.
أهلا وسهلا.
No Arabic. Salam alaikum. Since then, since those walls were built 2,000 years ago, Damascus and Syria has seen so many empires come in and so many empires fall. The Romans, the Umayyads, the Ottomans, the French, and now they can finally add Assad's regime to that long list of empires that Damascus has survived. I'm on my way now to arguably the most iconic street in all of Damascus, and it's a street that emphasizes the importance of this city to one of the biggest religions in the world. This is Straight Street, and it's the exact street mentioned in one of the most famous stories in the New Testament. I'm gonna get out the road because there's cars coming. I'm just gonna stick my camera on this 2,000-year-old Roman structure. So the story goes that Saul was a fierce opponent of the Christians and persecuted them massively. He was on the road to Damascus to persecute Jesus' followers. And on the way, he saw a vision from Jesus himself, and it blinded him. Anyway, he was taken to Damascus, and a man named Ananias also received a vision from Jesus. And this is the exact quote in the Bible. The Lord told him, "Go to the house of Judas on Straight Street is where we are now, and ask for a man from Tarsus named Saul, for he is praying." And Ananias went to him and cured him from his blindness. And Saul, who was blind in more than one way, found God and found Jesus and became St. Paul, and he ended up writing most of the New Testament. I'm not a religious man, but you know, this fascinates me. I wish it fascinated me when I was doing religious studies classes at school, because I got a D. I got a D in that class. And this is the exact location where Saul became St. Paul, one of the most devout Christians that ever lived. You work?
We in the quarter we all Christian.
You're all Christian. How many Christians live here?
I don't know exactly.
But
After the war.
Yeah, after the war. So there's no real number.
Many people left the country.
Many people left. Many Christians left.
Yes.
To go to where? Where did they mostly go? Canada, Australia, America, UK. Will they come home?
I hope so.
You hope so?
We hope so.
How has life changed here a lot since Assad fell?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Not a daily life hasn't changed?
We, the Christian, is the same.
Okay, life has stayed the same for the
But
Christians.
we hope situation remain, but some Christian people have a fear of the future.
What are the fears?
Yes.
What kind of fears do they have? What do they fear?
Do you know they are Daesh?
Daesh, of course. And currently, HTS, they are supportive of the Christians, possibly.
God only supports it.
Oh, God only is a supporter of the Christians.
Yes.
I fully understand. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to take a look at the church. Thank you, brother. is that, oh, you know what? I've not been to church for about 20 years. And I just walked in here now, and the smell of the incense, I don't know if you've ever been inside a church, the smell of the incense just instantly brought me back to being a 10-year-old boy again, going to Catholic church. Strange. Oh, thank you, sir. I actually have somewhere. Squeezing you in there, bro.
You take cigarette?
I take cigarettes.
Oh, nice cigarette.
Oh, you have a nice cigarette. These are Gaulois. It's okay. You keep those cigarettes for yourself. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, sir. This is a very special church.
The oldest church.
The oldest church here in Damascus.
Yes.
Oldest church in the oldest city.
Yes.
Damascus is changing.
Yes.
For freedom.
Salam.
How has life changed since Assad fell?
So I speak for our world.
Yeah.
Because see, before from the old nation we cannot take dollars. Take dollars, taking
Yeah. Dollars.
Yeah.
If you were caught with dollars before, then
go to jail.
you go to jail.
Yes. All of the tourists, you know.
Which jail? Is Sednaya?
Not Sednaya.
Not Sednaya. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Don't have fun?
No, it's okay. No,
No,
brother.
Yeah,
It's for the coffee as well.
I'll give you
No, brother. Brother, please. It's for me. Thank you. You take it. No. It's okay. Brother.
You use it.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Take care,
See you
brother.
again.
See you again. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, sir. Inglesi? No? A little? These things, how old?
Exactly, I don't.
But roughly, like Roman? Are they Roman?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
yes.
so maybe 2000.
All of them are Romans.
All of them are Romans.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. This and this?
Yes,
This is Roman original.
yes,
And this is the new Syrian flag.
yes.
Wow.
Yes. You remember the last one?
Yes, the last one was red and
Yes.
white and black.
Yes, and it has 2 stars.
2 stars.
Yes.
Why 2 stars? Why not 3? Do you know?
No,
Okay. But I think the red color signified the blood of.
Yes.
And now what does the green symbolize? You know?
yes, about some of people
Yeah.
in Arabic.
And how is life now in Damascus since Assad fell? How is the
Not
daily
bad.
life? Not bad.
Yes. I think it's going well,
Yeah.
better than other cities.
Better than other cities in Syria.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And for the future, any hopes for the future of Syria?
I hope it's going to better. I hope.
So do I, my friend.
I don't know what God write for us.
Well, God will figure it out, I'm sure. Thank you, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice time.
God bless you.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thanks.
2,000 years old, they bloody are. Isn't that mental? Everywhere I go, I've seen these little bits of street art. Just as a reminder of where I am and what's happened here. And what still is happening here in terms of the conflict. You wouldn't believe walking around that 20-minute drive away from here. 40 people were killed 2 days ago. I have my camera, is it okay? How are you, brother? You okay?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. Nice to meet you too. I'll have a smoke with you.
You don't say.
Yeah, let's have a smoke. You're from
You
Syria?
look so tired.
Do I look tired?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
How are you
make
doing?
music.
You make music?
Yeah, I'm like a vocalist.
A vocalist? You got a good voice on you?
Not exactly, because I'm in the metal band.
Okay, oh, in a metal band, so you
Yeah.
need to scream?
It's something like this. Because you know the metal is like a message. Can send a message from the metal.
What kind of message?
Like what you feel, what you're suffering, what you
Yeah.
think about anything in your life.
Yeah. And what kind of message do you like to What kind of message do you want to give to the world through your music?
Actually, about the war, about some suffering in my life, about my father when he's died, about my mother, he's sick right now, she's have a cancer.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
About it.
It's
And she's here right now, she's take the medicine to be
yeah,
good.
good. I'm glad. I wish, inshallah, she gets better.
I wish.
Oh, sorry, my friend.
Take your time.
This is your store. Sorry, brother.
No problem. You can use.
Yeah, we will. Thank you. Keep making good music. Keep spreading your message, brother. Okay. Rock on, bro. Take care, man. I genuinely hadn't had a cigarette for 2 weeks before I came to Syria. I was trying to quit. And this is going to sound really stupid, but there's something about sharing a cigarette in countries like this, and even when I was in China, there's something about sitting on the street and sharing a cigarette, or offering a cigarette, or receiving a cigarette with a local, and talking to them. That's just so, like, beautiful. It sounds so stupid. So anyway, I'm gonna quit in like a month. So as you might have realised, Syria is a melting pot of different ethnic and religious minorities. The Alawites, the Kurds, Christians who we spoke to earlier on, Muslims. But there's one of these minorities that I'm really interested in speaking to. And that's because there are only 7 of them left in the whole of Syria. Only 7 individuals. Let's go to the Jewish quarter. You speak a little bit of English? The little. I'm heading towards the Jewish quarter. The Jewish quarter of the Jews. Where is that? No, not Jews. Jews. Like Jewish. Like people. Jewish people.
People.
Jew. You know Jew?
People.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Let me show you. Don't worry. Thank you. Shukran. Salam alaikum. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, sir. Jewish quarter. Yes, sir. I'm looking for the Jewish quarter. Where is it? Here.
Here, right here.
This is the... So if I go this way and then here. Okay.
There is no Jewish here. There is no
جيراني
هلا هو عم بدور يمكن عن الكنيسة اليهودية.
جيراني شو كلمة جيراني بالإنجليزي؟ Neighbor. My neighbor
Your neighbor is...
yes.
Your neighbor is Jewish. Before. I was told that there are around 7 Jewish people left.
70 years together.
70 years as neighbors.
Yes.
And you, sir, you are a Muslim?
Muslim, yes.
Muslim?
Yes, and neighbor, Christian.
Neighbors, Christian, Muslim and Jewish. And everyone was friends?
Yes.
Excellent. That's great.
Good.
Thank you, my friend.
With respect for all.
Of course, sir. Thank you, brother.
Many houses here.
Yes.
Before, many houses.
Many Jewish houses.
And for return, if return, their houses for there.
They can stay.
Yes.
So if they want to return,
Yes,
they have their
with
houses.
respect,
Always respect.
Respect, always between neighbor.
Always. Thank you, my friend. Salam alaikum. Thank you, guys. Take care. How beautiful is that? That old man talking about respect. I've never seen someone say anything so sincere in my life. How proud he was to talk about having a Jewish neighbor. So why are there so few Jews left in Syria? Well, in 1947, there were around 20 to 30,000 Jews living in Syria, mostly here in Damascus. And in 1948, the country of Israel was created, which gave, a safe haven for all Jews all over the world after the Holocaust. Now, fast forward to 2010, there are about 100 Jews remaining here, and then the civil war happened, and now the official report is there are only 7 of them left. And I'd like to talk to them because they'd be very interesting to speak to. And hello, salam alaikum, how are you? What's your name? Tia, nice to meet you, Tia. How are you, brother? Any Inglesi? No, okay. I'm looking for Jewish people. Looking to maybe meet someone who is Jewish.
I speak little.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
Yes, this is the Jewish quarter.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Are there any Jews still living here?
No.
No people.
One people.
One person.
Yes.
Where is he?
It's to meet you.
Yeah.
You can
Call him.
This
way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, this is the synagogue.
It's closed now.
It's closed now. Okay. Yes, I'll ask. Ask
Yes.
Where?
People, Mustafa Gallery.
Mustafa Gallery. Where is that, brother? Mustafa Ali. Okay, I'll come with you. Thank you, madam. Britannia.
Welcome, Syria.
Thank you, brother. You speak English?
A little bit.
A little bit. My first time in Syria, and I've come to the Jewish quarter.
Oh, okay.
This is the Jewish quarter, correct?
Yes.
And apparently there is one Jewish man left here.
There's no, I think there's
Two or three. I heard there was one man and he looks after, or he cares for the synagogue.
Yes. I think his name is Eid.
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 Yes, Eid.
I'm wondering if I could try to speak to him because I would love to take a look at the synagogue. Because he cares for the synagogue.
Yes.
And I'm trying to look at the synagogue. I want to take a look, so I would like to try to meet him.
I know that man, but I don't know where is he now.
Where is he now? Okay, I understand. Maybe they could help me.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother. What's your name?
My name is Elias.
Thank you, Lias. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for the man that takes care of the synagogue, the Jewish synagogue. I think his name is Eid. Do you know this man?
Yes, I know him, but I don't know where is his house.
Okay.
Just you can ask all you.
Is this your gallery?
Yes.
Can I take a look?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Wow. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Our hunt to find Syria's last Jew continues. Salam. Salam alaikum. Any Ingrisi? You speak English. How are you, man? How are you, brother? What's your name?
Enes.
Enes. Do you live here, Enes?
No, not here.
Where do you live?
In Batuma.
In Babtuma. Okay. What are you doing here?
With my friend.
With your friend.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for Jewish people.
Jewish people.
Yeah.
Not here. Wait. The bazaar, you know?
The bazaar. The main bazaar.
Yeah. If you want to show you.
Is that okay? What are you doing now?
Nothing.
Really? Let's have a look together.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's your name again, bro?
Enes.
Enes. Michael. Michael. Nice to meet you. And your name, bro?
Where are you, Michael?
Hamad. Enes Hamad. Enes Hamad. I'm from Britannia.
I come from 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Where were you before that?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Bulgaria,
Where?
Greek.
Greece. You in Turkey and Greece? Just
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. Were you moving a lot?
Yeah.
Why? Traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. And before that, when were you in Syria?
Yeah. I stayed.
When did you leave?
I stayed in Turkey like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. I
So
speak very well Turkish.
Really cool. Did you leave because of the war?
Yeah, because of the war.
And now you can return to your home.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about that?
Not very good.
Not very good.
Yeah.
Why? It's good to be back, no?
Okay there, but how to say to you? Everything is old. Not to, must have technology.
I understand.
Like Turkey and another country.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the life is very hard here.
Yeah, the life is very hard. I
Yeah.
guess, I mean, it's kind of like Syria is like 20 or 30 years behind the rest of the world.
You know.
Salam alaikum. How are you, brothers? Are you okay? Good. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. You're Kurdish? You're Kurdish, living in Damascus?
Yes.
Wow.
Live in Kamslo.
Live in Kamslo. And your families are in Rojava?
Yes.
Rojava, okay. Raqqa?
No, Kamslo.
Kamslo, okay. And you're living here now in Damascus?
Studying.
Studying. How many years?
3
3 years. Ah, okay. So you were here during the war. You were here. It's okay. Sorry. You were. I'm making a video for my YouTube. Is it okay? Is it okay? So you were living in Damascus during the war.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how was life? How was everyday life?
It's good, not good.
Very good.
Before December last year.
بشتي تحرير ولا بيت تحرير؟
أحسن من قبل ولا بعد هلا أحسن؟
مثل بعض.
Same.
It's the same. You think it's the same? Was it not dangerous to be a Kurd?
No.
No?
No.
The Assad.
Damascus is very like the people knows together.
The people, of course, no. I understand. The people live in peace together. The Christians and the Kurds and the Jewish, everyone. But the danger, I guess, was the government, Assad.
He's use it the people. You are Christian, you are Jewish, you are Alawi, you are Sunni.
Yeah.
You are Shia, like that.
And he used them against each other. And did he not ask you? Well, he wasn't living here, but did he not want you to join the military?
نحن عم ندرس يعني ما فكرنا فيها كمان.
You're studying now. Okay. So why didn't you come back to Syria before?
My family.
Before, why did you not come back? Because of the military.
I don't want to go to military.
Didn't want to go to the military.
Yeah, and kill innocent people or civilians.
Of course, because that's. Was that happening? Were they killing many civilians?
Many civilians. My uncle is dead from Assad regime. Yeah, he's killed by them.
Oh, he was killed by the Assad regime.
From 9 years ago.
I'm so sorry, brother. So you left because you didn't want to join the military.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to be a killer.
So you left to go to. Did you leave alone or with your family?
Alone.
Alone.
Yeah.
Wow. As a refugee.
Yeah. And I learned English there.
Where?
In Turkey.
In Turkey.
I worked in restaurant.
Yeah.
I learned Turkish, Kurdish.
Yeah.
English.
Oh, so your Turkish is very good.
Very good.
And someone has obviously sprayed over it, right? Why? Why do you think?
The new government.
The new government sprayed over the old one.
This holding flags like the Assad regime.
Assad regime flag.
He's following the Assad regime. Called that.
So everywhere on the streets you'll go, you'll see the old Assad regime flag, and someone sprayed over it and actually replaced it. Or this one actually.
Let's replace it.
They've replaced it and sprayed the red, green, and then put a new star in the middle, just as a sign of defiance.
Because I go to Turkey.
Yeah.
In my file, he's right. Mohammed Enes, he is like terrorism.
Wow.
Because I go to Turkey, I go to Turkey.
Do you think that on your name, on a list somewhere, there was a note on your name that said Enes is
terrorism
enemy?
Yeah.
Is a terrorist?
Yeah.
And if you come back, then you're gone.
It's closed. This one.
It's closed. That's it. George E. Daboub. This man is a Jewish man.
Yeah.
Closed now.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. We just missed him. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Take care. So it looks like today we're not going to find our Jewish man. During the night, Israel conducted missile strikes outside of the presidential palace in Damascus. This was a threat towards the new government. If it didn't keep the sectarian violence in South Syria under control, more would be coming. But somehow, these drone strikes were the least of my worries. Last night, a group of men with automatic weapons opened fire on civilians in a bar an 11-minute walk from where I'm staying, right in the heart of Damascus. I wanted to have a look at the darker sides of Damascus, the sides that have been heavily affected by conflict during the civil war. So I called up my old friend and former detainee of Sednaya prison, Mutasim. Yalla. Okay. Police! On the floor, down by Mutasim's feet, is an AK-47.
هاي
Yeah.
كلاشن
كلاشن
شو اسمه شو بنسميه احنا حماي security.
Security. Thank you, brother.
هون سائر هون.
شكرا. تمام.
أنت صديق.
Caravan. So this is the Caravan Club, and it's the place where last night a woman was killed and many were injured. The gunmen that did the attack are unknown, but it's places like this, it's restaurants, it's bars, it's clubs, it's cafes that represent and are associated with freedom in these parts of the world. And to have that freedom attacked and trodden on, it's so scary for the people here in a time where with such unpredictability here in Syria and a new government. It's incredibly scary. And I'd imagine they're going to be closed for a few days. I'm going to get out, but we're going to leave the area because I don't really feel like being in the area where a terrorist attack happened last night. And I could possibly be a target.
في 7 قتلوا هون ب 2013 كربنوهم لورا هيك حرقوهم بالنار. سائر شافوا نحكي له سائر
12 ب 2012 كان في حاجز هون، كان في حاجز نظام الأسد. دخل 7 شباب وجابوهم حرقوهم بهذا البيت وجبناهم نحن دفناهم هون. حفرنا لهم هون ودفناهم هون بهذا المكان تحت هذا التراب.
لسه هون.
This is the place. This is the place where Mutasim's telling me.
هون يعني متر شو متر هون. هون بيت ماي هاوس هون. هيك نار بالنار.
حرقوهم 7 أشخاص، حرقوهم هون وحجبناهم طمرناهم هون دفناهم هون. 7 أشخاص احنا دفناهم هون بهذا المكان احنا دفناهم.
هاشم قلت ما كان هاشم كله هاشم هون. هاشم انا صيدنايا كنت صيدنايا هاشم
هون بهذا المكان هيك من هون. طبعا حفرنا يعني كان الجثث نصها متحلله فيها يعني بقايا بس عظام كانت. حفرنا هون هيك. هذا ما كان هذا ما كان نو هون. هذا الردم ما كان هيك كله تراب. جينا كنا نحن شي 10 شباب، في منهم استشهدوا، في منهم هاجروا وسافروا. هون مكان الدفن مع بالاسد جهنم جحيم.
كله من عمر 18 ل 50 ما حد كان يصير يطلع، كل الشارع كان فاضي.
يعني هون على نظام الاسد ما كنت تشوف شباب ماشي شباب مثلنا هيك شباب ممنوع يعني ما في. ليش؟ يا اما بيشحطوهم على الجيش بيسوقوهم على الخدمه على الجيش، يا اما اعتقالات تعسفيه. بعد ما راح الاسد شوف العالم الشباب كله ماشي جنة.
هيك تتار مغول بشار مغول. 6 لهي دمسكوس.
I know.
طلع ليه بس
براميل.
بس ليش حرية بس دكتاتور بشار دكتاتور. طلع.
So why is it this area that's so destroyed and the old city and the main city of Damascus is relatively untouched? Well, these eastern parts of Damascus acted as gateways between eastern Ghouta, east of Damascus, and central parts of the city, making them tactically crucial in the civil war. So these areas became major opposition enclaves and strongholds for the rebels. And from 2013 to 2017, 2018, Assad's regime laid absolute siege on this entire area, evacuating it if they could, and if not, thousands of civilians died. The thing that always gets to me in places like this is to think about the children. I was a school teacher for 6 years. I love kids. I love the innocence that lies within them, and a child growing up in this has that innocence stolen from them, their entire childhood stolen from them. And it's something that in the West we can't even fathom this level of destruction, or to process this level of destruction from such a young age. They know nothing else. They know nothing else other than war.
My God. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, وين البشر وينهم؟
These are kids. Salam alaikum. These kids were just playing over there. Once upon a time, this was a fair, this was a fun fair, a place filled with joy, a place filled with kids having fun and laughing. And now, children are playing in the remnants of a battlefield.
ترجع الحياة تدور غصب عن بشار وراح ترجع الأمور مثل ما كانت وأحسن. Okay, كنيسة.
Yeah.
مسجد.
Okay, masjid this way.
هيك مسجد.
Ah.
شوف. كثير حلو, beautiful.
Beautiful. I know. I've been here before. I've been here.
Salam.
Thank you. Salam.
Hello,
Shukran.
Anna.
I will. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I thought for a long time about how and where I was going to end this video, and I decided to end it here on Straight Street. These pillars have seen the rise and fall of 15 empires, and much like the Syrian people, they're still standing. Scarred, broken, but standing. I truly hope that this new government, along with foreign powers, brings Syria the peace it deserves, not for themselves, but for future generations. It's okay, you can go. Salam alaikum. How are you? You okay? Very good. I'm doing a story about the pillars.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Because at the end of the day, a city doesn't survive without its people. And the spirit of the people here in Damascus and Syria refuses to die. I consider myself extremely lucky to do what I do as a full-time job, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the people of the countries I visit, which is why going forward I'm going to be giving back to the people where I can, and this time I'll be donating $1,000 to the Wisdom House run by the Syrian Emergency Task Force. It's a kindergarten based in Syria that is set up to educate children who have been heavily affected by war. If you'd like to donate a few dollars, the link is in the description. Thanks.